those of you who don't know, this is my dog Chase, and he is about a 1.5 years old. He is a Boston Terrier, and some of you have been asking for me to make videos with him. I've done quite a few in the past, but you guys just love seeing him in the videos, so I decided to go ahead and make another one today. But today I'm going to be showing you some ways that I trained him or taught him some tricks that he knows. He's not like the perfect at doing these tricks and stuff, but he's decent and he learned really quickly, so I'm just going to show you guys how I trained him and what I did to train him. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So I'm going to be trying really hard to keep us both in the frame. So if I'm looking like over this way a lot, it's because I'm just making sure we're in the frame. So when you're training the dog, you just want to make sure that you always have a treat at hand, at least when you're first starting. And what I found to be really helpful was to use both words and hand motions because he understands a lot better. He understands words and motions both on their own, but I feel like when they're first learning a trick or something, they learn a lot faster when you use hand and words together. So I've just got these little tiny bones with me right now. I hope that I'm in focus, but yeah. So when I teach him, stay. Oh, and by the way, he did go to PetSmart for beginners education, and he graduated from that class. They just taught you the basics like stay, leave it, come, that kind of stuff. But as far as tricks, I taught the tricks to him all on his own. And he's like all over these bones right now. But yeah, so I'm going to start off with like the easiest stuff like sit. So when I say sit, I'm going to do the hand motion and say it at the same time. Sometimes he already knows what I'm going to say, so he'll do it on his own, but sit. Good sit, good boy. It's really hard for us to both be in frame because he's like all over there. But when I teach him sit, I say sit and then I lift my hand like this, and that's just how he sits. He's like slapping my hand. Lay down. And you see when I say lay down, I push my hand down towards the ground, and he knows that that means to lay down. Now when I teach him to roll over, you take the treat and you just kind of go in like a circular motion when he's laying down. So lay down, roll over. Good boy. I hope that was there, but yeah. I forgot to mention also keeping the treat in your hand when you're like saying sit, lay down, roll over. It just helps to, I'm not even in frame, it helps to move the treat around when you're showing them. I tried to teach him how to play dead and he's not very good at it, but he does lay on his side, and I just accept that as a play dead because he's not very good at laying on his back. So when he plays dead, he just kind of lays on his side and stays there. So we're gonna go ahead and show that now. So for play dead, you take the treat and you just kind of play dead. Like that. Oh my god, you can't even see. Play dead. Play dead. You get the idea. I just kind of, it's almost the same as roll over, but when he's like on his side or on his back, that is when you want to give him the treat and reward him and say good job, because then he knows that he's supposed to stop midway. So when I teach him to dance, I hold the treat up in the air and I spin it around like this. Dance. Oh. Dance. Dance. It's a lot easier when I'm standing up myself, but he did all right. So you just say dance and you spin the treat around in the air and he just kind of follows it. So when I tried to teach him high five, he doesn't do that very well either because we never really practiced very much. I just taught him that like one day. But I had the treat ready so he knew that he was going to be rewarded, and then I just grabbed his paw so that he knew that he was supposed to give me his paw. So that's pretty much just all that I did to train him. A lot of this stuff he did learn very quickly, like within one day. And not all dogs are going to learn that fast, but he learned really quickly and I was really impressed by that. It does take some practice and you do need to like coach them and do it every once in a while so that they don't forget. But if you overdo it, they'll get bored and they just won't want to keep going. So just take your time, be patient, practice, and don't overdo it all at once because, like I said, he'll get bored. But yeah, that's basically how I trained him. I know that I'm not a professional, and a lot of this stuff that I do might not be the same as what other people do, but this is just what worked for us. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful or at least entertaining at the least. And go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you have not already. I am going to make videos with Chase every once in a while. And if you are subscribed, we will be seeing you in the next video. So thanks again, and yeah, that's it. Bye guys!